Hi, I'm Dr. Kim. Subscribe to my video. Also leave a comment to let me know what else you want to learn. How do you want me to improve the video to help you better? Today I'm sharing Hexagram 11 with you. Go to drkimgo.com. Click Learn Free. Under category, look for i-ching. Scroll for Hexagram 11. In Chinese, Hexagram 11 is 地天泰. Tai in Chinese means peace. Look at Hexagram 11. 地 is on top. 地 is the 坤卦. The bottom trigram is the 乾卦. 乾卦 is the heaven, is the sky. Do you find it funny? The earth is on top and the sky is below. Is this natural? Obviously not, because sky is supposed to be above and the ground, the earth is supposed to be below. We learned from the previous video, the earth represent mother, represent support, represent helper. Now mother is in the sky position. That means there is a higher level providing us support. What is a higher level? Higher level means like maybe your religion, maybe your God, maybe it's your boss, maybe it's your mother-in-law, or someone superior is helping you. You're happy to hear that, right? Yes, it's always good to have someone above to help us. There's a way to always have someone above, the Almighty, to help us. How? Do good, speak well, and behave morally. Build a strong karma for yourself. You can avoid a lot of misfortune you didn't know exists. The lower trigram. The lower trigram represents the heaven, the sky. But the sky is at the bottom. So in the previous video, we learned that sky means force, creativity. That means you are very motivated now to fulfill your dreams and your goals. You are realistic and you are moving forward. Now the Hexagram 11 represent Earth is in the sky position and the sky is at the Earth position. So what does this mean? It means that they are standing at the opposite position to manage problems and to see things from the other person's perspective. The two trigrams are not in opposition. They are willing to play the other person's role. Does it make sense for the water to evaporate to the sky, and from the sky it rains and falls to the ground and goes on day after day, month after month, and year after year? Of course, right? It makes absolute sense. In fact, life should be about moving in various directions for growth. Can you imagine? You work as a teacher like me for 30 years, no change, stagnant. Stagnant means no growth, no progression. Just like me, I am a lecturer since 2007. I'm teaching psychology. So how do I make progression? How do I ensure change occurs? I move on to my master's and obtain a PhD. On top of that, I teach every module in psychology, literally every module. I'm not picky over any module or any institution. Every level, from diploma level up to doctorate level. Now I even extended my teaching to Chinese classical philosophy, and I also teach social media marketing subjects such as how to create winning Facebook ads and killer viral video ads. And I'm happy to explore other courses to help you, to groom you. Remember, the most vital concept of i-ching is about change. We embrace change, nothing is permanent. Hexagram 11 is an auspicious divination. Line 1 says that we should not progress alone. If we want success, we should be able to groom another person to succeed also. That means we do not succeed alone. Most of the time, it is difficult to succeed alone because usually when we succeed, it must be from the help of someone. Just like how I obtained my PhD. If my ex-spouse didn't pay for my school fees, how am I going to register for the course? If my supervisors are lazy or uncooperative or unknowledgeable, how am I going to complete my PhD? And if my domestic helper did not help me out with the household chores and the children, how am I going to time manage my PhD? So we see how our parents groom us to be outstanding human beings. They are practicing Hexagram 11 line 1. Or just like me, I'm grooming you to be an i-ching expert too. And if you got the time, explore my other courses which I'm still building. Subscribe to my YouTube video and leave me a comment. Let's grow together. In order not to work alone, people must like you first, right? Would you work with someone you don't like and help them succeed? Unlikely, correct? In psychology liking theory, there is a simple tactic to get everyone to like you. First, you must just like that person. Even if you don't, you just like them. You can run a small experiment. You go to their Facebook and you start liking all their posts, or you start complimenting anyone you see or everyone you see. Slowly, after many sessions of doing this, you will realize they become kinder to you. Try it. Line 2. Line 2 says, be brave. Move together with everyone. Do not form groups or gangs. I know there are some who will form their small group and outcast some of their colleagues or friends out. You are asking for trouble for doing that. First thing first, why do you need to form small groups? Isn't one for all and all for one is more beneficial? Because you don't get to offend anyone unconsciously. You never know the one that you outcast can do what kind of damage to you if they get hold of a chance to do so, right? I give you an example. When I was in school around 18 years old, and I formed a small group and I outcast one of the girls. I remember when I was around 28, 29, like 10 years later, I was jobless and looking for a job. I sent resume to the prospective employers and immediately I got a response from one of the employers. I was so happy I received such a quick response. To my dismay, it was the girl that I outcasted that replied me, "Sorry, your application not approved." Straight away, without even giving me a chance for a first interview. I carefully look at her name. She has an unusual name that I can recognize. She's the HR person. So let me ask you, what if one day she is the surgeon who is operating me when I got a heart attack? See? So don't form enmity unconsciously, okay? And nobody is stupid on earth. Even babies know who they can manipulate without going to the school. Line 3 says that the road leading to the Rome cannot be smoothly paved. Every road on the streets, okay, they are rocky. There are stones around, correct? Even when we walk on the street, sometime by accident, someone may block our way. You walk to the left, he or she will walk to the left. You move to the right, he or she will move to the right. So line 4 says that learn to get along with our neighbors, our colleagues, our partner, our children. Basically, get along with everyone. Use sincerity and honesty. Use the psychology liking theory. Why be rude? What do you benefit from it? Just like me, I went to Bangkok for holiday and I met my long lost friend there. You don't meet them in Singapore, but you meet them in Bangkok. I'm sure you have this kind of experience before. Think about it. Line 5. In an ancient book, it states that the emperor will marry off their sisters to their able men, such as like the general of the army or some minister's son, to show bonding and trust. Therefore, line 5 remind us to stay humble. Even you are the boss, be humble. What is there to show off about your power of authority? Imagine without your subordinate. Do you think you can operate your business alone? Learn to be generous with everyone. The generous I'm talking about here is being generous with your heart. Give lots of love, care, and kindness to people. Not only be generous with your money. Line 6. Say, make peace. Do not force your way through. Do not create enemy. Hexagram 11 line 6 is the best timing for making peace now. Communicate peace and harmony now. If you're asking for marriage and romance, good, very auspicious. Learn to make peace, learn to switch your perspective, and learn to see things from your partner's perspective. Try living in your partner's shoe for at least one day. That is a solution for you from me. Talk things out amicably and you have good chance for a better relationship. If you are asking for business and career, any difficulty can be resolved at the end. Similar with marriage or romance, you need to facilitate communication. Do not form small groups or gangs. Everyone should work together as a huge team. Do not split them into smaller groups and create unnecessary competition. Subscribe and leave me a comment to help me produce better video to help you learn better. Hope you liked today's video. Stay in touch. Thank you.